Howdy, all. Let me see. I guess this is recording and everything. So I'm back on here, like I told you I would be, at 9 o'clock tonight. Tonight we're going to take, not only are we looking at the backyard here, which this area, if you can see the cursor on the screen, I don't know, I can't see the cursor on the screen. 8:42:15. That's locked up. Hang on one second here. It's always something with this shit. Hold on just 1 second. I'm going to stop and restart this. So just hang on 1 second. I'll be gone 30 seconds. Okay, I should be back. Let me just see if this thing is counting again. I don't know why that's doing that. It is, the problem is, hold on a second. Okay, I seem to have it working now, in theory. All right, that is what I was trying to show you. Was over here, this dark spot is the area that was a tree was planted there. But whenever we would do our take our spirit talker back there, or the ghost meter, we would get funny like actions back there. So this is the area I went to last night. Archer, you got to calm down tonight. He's all worked up. So that is where I was last night. And of course we have the spirit talker, and of course we have the scene that's got all of us. So I will start the spirit without further ado. Let me go ahead and start the spirit talker, and we'll see. Now, the audio should be a little better tonight. So without further ado, I'll start that, and we'll see what, if anything, interesting it has to say. Hi, honey. Archer's already very worked up. Okay, you're safe. You're with me. Hi, Laura. Hi, J-Lo. Hi, Adam. Glad you made it, Becky. That was Archer. Yes, he's a little worked up this morning. This evening. So hopefully you can hear me okay. And let me know if when the spirit talker talks, if you can hear it okay. Last night was a very active night. We'll see how tonight goes. Hasn't even come up with the first words yet. So that could possibly mean that there's, at the moment, no spirits nearby. But I'd like to...
Be fearful.
Okay, was the audio clear to you? Because I spent a lot of time working on that today. So this has just told us to be fearful. And I'm switching to outside here because outside we can hear any noises. Like you hear the crickets and all. It's been raining all day. But let's see if we see last Satan. So we're starting with the powerhouse tonight. Last night, back in this area here, we thought we had seen some activity. But let's see. So you're saying, Spirit Talker, you're saying be fearful, and you're saying Satan. Now that noise you just heard was outside, was a car driving by out front. Some of the sound carries over to the back. So, Spirit, you're saying be fearful of Satan. Why is that? Is there any evil presence here tonight?
Deliberate.
Are you referencing these broadcasts as being deliberately set up? We do schedule these, so that was the intention. But our intention is not to deal with an evil force. We're hoping to talk to any spirits that might be nearby that are confused about where they are, that might have lived or died here. Funny, those three words came relatively quickly. And then when I mentioned that's not who we want to talk to, we want to talk to any spirits that might be dwelling here, trying to understand where they are, or can tell us where they are, or how they died, or who they are. And now suddenly it stopped talking with us.
Over here.
Make a sound where you are. Archer just came up to me when that said over here. Make a sound where you are.
Lounge.
Now, what we've come to determine in the past when I've gotten confused by some of the conversations through the Spirit Talker, I'm like, when something doesn't make sense to me, I wonder often, are the spirits possibly having a conversation with themselves? Like maybe they can't hear me, or maybe they can hear me, but don't realize we can hear them. And if you, as we've been watching, be fearful, Satan, and deliberate came up fast. And then I told them we don't want to talk with evil presence. Not that they would feel threatened by that to leave, but suddenly it went silent for a long period. And I said, we want to talk to spirits that don't know, that might need help crossing over, or might be confused about where they are. And there was silence for a while. And then it came up and said over here, and Blanche it's almost like, and we've gotten this impression before, that these spirits are talking to other spirits. Like possibly, is that a spirit in the vicinity that said, "Over here, Blanche"?
Murder.
Now, were you murdered, or was Blanche murdered? And what I find interesting about that is they are actually aware of what happened to them. Not all spirits are when they leave the. Now, I am the first to tell you, I am by no means an expert in this. I'm just going by what I've learned from other paranormal investigators and what I've read about. So in one sense, what I do could be causing more harm than good. But in this case, one of the things, a lot of time, the spirits that these paranormals that these paranormal investigators tell me about is these spirits don't know. They first of all they don't.
The lady screams at night.
They don't know that they're dead. They're not sure where they are. They think they're amongst the living. Sometimes they think we are the ones that are, kind of like that movie with Nicole Kidman where the whole family's in the house and they were in fact the ghost, not vice versa. Is Blanche the lady that screams at night? Blanche, we can hear outside. Or if you're here, go ahead and scream. Right over, oops, wrong side. Right, oh, no, it's this side. My image is reversed. But right behind this ear, I just felt. Well, that's what Adam went.
I know you.
Okay. That's all right. I've been here now 24 years. And if you've been here longer than that, you probably would know me. Can I help you at all? I respect you.
I was so scared.
Words are coming out fast right now, and Archer's all over me at the moment. Now, I think we might be picking up, this might be picking up more than one spirit, like I talked about. The lady screams at night. Is this like the spirit reliving their murder?
People hear my voice.
If you speak, we'll hear you. If you're behind the house in that field, we can hear out there. Or if you're in here in this room and you speak, we'll hear you. Do you know where you are? Is this where you died or were murdered?
Horrible.
Is out there in that backyard a portal? Now I'm going to move the mouse over here and show you what is. Do you hear that?
You.
It didn't sound like a voice. It either sounded like crying. Now, that wasn't a car. That was either wind or it briefly started raining, because it's been raining all day. Whereas that is like a car. Can you tell me your name? Guys, did you just see? I'm going to move the mouse. Right here, there's a
Come and
dark
go.
come and go. Portal, come and go. Right here, there's a dark spot. And I could have sworn 30 seconds ago something moved into that area and then back. Do you come and go through this portal? Well, that dark spot's, there's nothing unusual about that, but just something appeared there, have appeared there to me.
I've been here 1,000 years.
You've been here since 1024. So am I correct in assuming, 1224. Wait, we're 2024. So 1024.
I'm upset.
How can I help you if you're upset? What can I do for you? 1,000 years ago, if people did live here, most likely it would have been Native American. Now, out there right now, the wind is starting to pick up quite a bit.
Bye-bye.
You're gone? By the way, in the center of the outside screen is the bird. You see the rope go up in the tree and come down. That's the bird feeder. If you see that bird feeder move, it's either blowing in the wind or we have flying squirrels that are night creatures that get on it and eat the bird seed. So that's why you'll see it move, or you might see eyes reflect off of it. Now, do you hear that almost sounds like a whistle, like a... Did you just hear it? I agree, Adam. It could be. Because 1,000 years ago, I can't even wrap my hands around that. My head. Did I say hands? I can't wrap my head around that. But you hear that whistle, right? Who is here now? Ernest.
Ernest.
Is Ernest your name, or are you? No, the other Ernest is spelled E-A-R. Ernest, I am Nigel. I don't know if you are recently a spirit or some years ago, but through technology, I am sharing this with a couple dozen people.
Mortuary.
Somebody define what mortuary means. I've seen that come up before, but I forget what it means. A French commune.
I'm in my 20s.
I was just about to ask how old. So you're in your 20s? What year is it? What year do you think it is? Was Mortuary where you were born and you came to the States in your 20s? Can you tell me how you got here and also what year it is to you right now?
Exposed.
No, John, not so much like you stated, but the final Bad Ben we're planning is going to be one in which, from me doing this kind of stuff, toying around with it, possibly tormenting, like earlier we had in here, Be Fearful, Satan came up, and that from screwing around with this stuff that I actually bring evil into the home. for real and have to deal with it. So you're in your 20s. Can you tell me what year it is where you're at? Something else the paranormal investigators had told me was that these people that pass, like sometimes they don't remember, they don't realize they're dead, they don't realize how they died, but they also still think they're in the year. They either tell me, like, I died in a certain decade, or they tell me they believe it's a certain year.
Grandfather.
Are you talking to your grandfather? Is your grandfather here on this property? Once again, I hear that whistle out back there. Now, of course, it has been storming here, and the wind can be picking up. Fender, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not scolding you when I say this, but a lot of times when you're doing these, and they don't know, I mean, they may be able to see what you're saying. They might not know what you're saying. But when you're poking fun, saying like some of the, like about the name Ernest and where's Vern and those things, it can be offensive to these spirits that are in contact. So just
I have no regrets.
keep it serious. Don't take that the wrong way. You have no regrets? Are you the person that committed the murder? No, don't. I didn't either, Fender. When we used to do the Access Paranormal broadcast, and I would sometimes crack a joke, Jamie would then say out loud, "We respect you, spirits." Well, the final movie's not this one, so there's some time to go. Hi, Woodland. We're hearing on a couple occasions here, we've heard what has sounded like almost like a whistle in the backyard. Not like a, I have a whistle here that I could almost.
I'm stroking your hair.
Let me ask you a question. I don't feel that right now. Earlier I did, but is anybody out there right now, and this can travel for anybody that's connected in a group like this, does anybody feel like their hair is being stroked? Let me know. You're not going to be mocked. All right. This right here is an old wooden train whistle. This thing's older than me. But you hear this sound? That's like, if I blow it, I don't want it. It'll get him all upset. But it was kind of like a version of that.
See me.
I do not see you, but where are you? Can you tell me where to look? over here, over there. Well, I didn't feel my hair, my lack of hair. Earlier, I felt something behind. I keep pointing to where it is on the screen, but it was this ear. But what if, when that happened, Archer walked up to me. I'm stroking your hair. So you felt your hair stroked? Custom? Because even though I'm here, this area we're looking at is about 150 feet from where I'm at, and you're all spread throughout the country. Well, you're close, Custom, but we are all connected. Our consciousness is all connected. All right.
Take picture.
I am going to, based on that, let me turn on the flash. Whoa. That's creepy, but there's an explanation for it. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like a person standing there. I just took a picture over, like without a flash, though. But it's not a person. I can tell you exactly what it is. I'd have to show you. But let me do this. And that just scared the hell out of me. Well, if you look... Device, that's right. This is a camera, and it's a phone. If you look there, there's a person standing, and there's a head up there. Well, in the corner of the studio over there is the mannequin that I have.
Find my ashes.
Where are your ashes? Tell me where to look. That's a mannequin that we have Dracula's costume on, the coat and the hat and a white mask. But, I know it's there, but I wasn't thinking it was there. And when I took the picture and the flash went off, I see this person standing in the corner, which was Dracula. He said to call, but I don't know who to call. I can do that. Did you hear the whistle again just then?
I'm only 6.
Man, I look old. I took that picture, and if you look right above my face, it looked like something leaning over the bookshelf. And that's actually a lantern that sits up there. Now, I took a picture. There are owls, but they're normally active a little later. And that's not like, and I'm hearing a lot of shit out there now. Did you hear that?
We make noises.
Did you hear that? Just after I heard that noise, the spirit talker says, we make noises. That is 36 minutes into this. I'm definitely going to have to check that. Now, just so you guys know, when I end this broadcast and it's still on YouTube, you can also at your own house go to 36 minutes, which is precisely when that happened. I would start at about 35 minutes. And at 36 minutes is when we heard that. Many of us heard it. And then
The rack.
And then it said, we make noises. Now, out there, which I haven't shown this camera angle before, but out there is the wood rack, the firewood rack. What is your name who made the noises? Or your names? How many of you are there? Your messages are coming through. Out back there, can you walk around? I wish our central air is on. So down here, I hear a little bit of noise from that air conditioner running. I wish that would go off so I could more clearly hear the outside. But tomorrow, when I put this on the computer,
Definition.
when I put this on the computer and I have my AirPods in, I won't hear that noise from over there. I'll just hear this. What did I say that they want a definition of? They said rack. Did you live here on this property? Any of you?
I died in a sword fight.
You died in a sword fight here? Are you messing with me? Well, if it was far enough back, it could have been, but knife fight, maybe. Sword fight would seem a little unusual for out here. Although they don't necessarily have to be right here. This could be any spirit that's communicating through here. like I said, we are, as we're all watching together, we are all also a collective conscience. So, because we're all focused on the same thing. So this could be anywhere from any of you. But I do believe that is a bit of a tease. Are you having fun at my expense?
I still visit my family.
Say your name. Right now, you who say you still visit your family, what is your name? For any of us that the group here that's listening, somebody may want to hear from you. So if you visit your family, what is your name? Please say your name. Please tell me your name. There's a long pause here, almost as if maybe they're
Standing behind you.
okay. Take my hands. Coincidentally, guys, you can't see. Let me put this here. Can you see Archer here? When the spirit talker said standing behind you, he looked behind me. But if you're behind me, can you touch my hands? Keep your eye on him, too. What is your name? Are you my family or whose family are you? But please tell me your name. The picture's out of focus.
We don't mean harm.
I don't feel as if you're going to harm me. But you said you still visit family. Please, the spirit that put that message forth, can you tell me your name? Archer just ran upstairs. I don't fear harm from you. And if you're standing behind me, touch me. Touch my hands or touch my head. I'm imagining that.
I'm happy.
Hi, Tracy. I hope you got my email the other day. You're happy? Are you say you still visit with your family. You're standing behind you, which, folks, that doesn't necessarily mean me. Like I said, we're all connected here through our thoughts. So this could be me. It could be any one of you that are watching, because we're all connected to this through our thoughts and our observations and all. So this person that says they still visit their family,
I lost my life here.
they're standing behind you. We don't mean harm. I'm happy. Could be relevant to any of you that are watching. How'd you die here? When did you die here? And please tell me a name, because I want to try to pinpoint it down to whether this is me or any of you. Here's Archer. He's back. We would be happy to know your name. Please tell us.
Books.
Well, that is an old Sears catalog. Those are Blu-rays. And the only other book. Oh, wait. The Elements of Screenwriting. Seattle on Film. And this is Nina and Skizik's The Problem of the Lost Ring. This is an old book. Well, 1942. Whitman Publishing.
Elijah.
Does anybody know an Elijah? Now, what I think that was, Fender, it actually says it's the 1897 Sears catalog, but it's not a 140-year-old or a 130-year-old catalog. It's a reprint of a book to show you what it looked like then.
Photos.
It's fascinated with, it's obsessed with photos tonight. So I'm going back to the photos that I took tonight. Do you hear that outside? That sounded like talk to me again.
My body's around here.
Listen, if you can help me locate your body, I will make sure that it gets a proper resting place. Can you tell me where to look?
Argue.
I'm not arguing with you. Do you hear that? That is the outside audio. Guys, I'm not shitting you. And this is, again, like I tell you, it is 52 minutes into this broadcast. If you go back to this when we're done, you go back to the YouTube video at 52 minutes, and right where it says argue, it comes up on the Spirit Talker so you can compare it if the timeline doesn't match up perfectly. I swore I heard what sounded like a brief exchange, almost like an argument was going on out there.
Nine.
Adam, what is midnight the witching hour? Because I've often heard from what I've read,
Sun.
333 is like, I know 777 is supposed to be the number of Christ, 666 of Satan, but I've often heard of 333 being a mockery or something. No, there's at least 33 people here, John. The people that watch. Now, Adam, if you still are in here, I just said, what's the witching hour? And you and Jennifer are both witches. Does it know I'm speaking to you? I'd be curious to know if you're still in here, though. There really is no witching hour? Okay.
I trust you.
You can trust me. We're not trying to embarrass you or make fun of you. We're trying to help you communicate and see if there's any needs you have that we can help you with.
Tonight.
Well, you know what, Adam? When it was warning against witches, I very well think that could have been a jealousy factor on whatever we were communicating with part. They were aware, it was aware that you were witches. And it's just like, sometimes when there's three friends and one of the friends doesn't want you talking to the other friend because they're just jealous and petty, they might say, beware of them or watch out for them. So I'm thinking that they knowing. Hello, is this someone new?
Hello.
Welcome. My name is Nigel, and I am here with a bunch of friends. Can you tell me your name? Archer just hopped up off the floor, like hopped up fast. Beatrice. Okay,
Beatrice.
That's a very specific answer to me asking you your name. Beatrice, are you here with me or are you with somebody else?
Sleepy.
Archer was sleeping. Did you wake him up? You know I'm talking about you. Okay, honey. Beatrice, are you here? Did you live here? Do you see this?
I was a witch.
Archer, Tracy said hello. Tracy said hi. Beatrice, you were a witch? Here? On this property? All right, we're now going.
My name is Margaret.
All right, Spirit that are out here with us. I've been on for an hour, and I plan on wrapping this up unless there is something you tell me I can do for you, or any of the people here can do. Is that you touching the top of my head, or am I imagining things? My name is Nigel.
What's your name?
Can you tell me what I'm feeling right now?
I can use this.
Okay. Well, we're basically, it's going off on a variety of tangents now. And it's not doing anything specific. It did say a couple specific things earlier, but it was interesting. And if you guys are enjoying these broadcasts, I will continue to do these. I might play around with the hours a little bit, like possibly try on the weekends when you guys don't have to get up early for work. I might try them a little later, like at midnight or so. Yeah, now the air conditioner finally stops. Um, but anyway, that's it for tonight. And remember, between the earlier broadcasts and these broadcasts, I'm putting about 2 hours a day in here. And I'm also hiring somebody to work with me. So any contribution, and almost everybody in this room I recognize are people that have contributed. So we have a lot of followers and a lot of people that watch. But even like on an average night, if somebody put in out of the 30 people here, if they donated $3, it would cover the person I'm going to have working for me and helping us get this done. But I know I'm preaching to the choir here because almost every name I've seen here I recognized as people that have donated plenty. Becky, I'm going to ask you a personal question real quick. And if you do not want to answer, that's fine. And if you want to chastise me or give me shit for asking you this on the broadcast, that's fine too. But what was your father's first name? First name only. And middle name. Just first name. The name his first name. Okay, that's not one of the names that came up. Benjamin did. Benjamin absolutely came up in the broadcast. Was that his last name? Benjamin? All right, that was his middle name. What's today's date? Hang on, I'm looking at the I don't understand how this 8-7, or is that 7-8? I wonder if I have to close out of here to get it to. I can go back and look at the tape. Not the tape, but the. Well, we're just wrapping up, Russell. I'm sorry. I can't figure out how this. Let me see what the date is on this phone. The calendar could be wrong. No, the calendar's right. I was trying to look at the transcript from tonight, but I can't find it because, well, I don't want to cross any lines by saying anything that's. I will look at the footage tomorrow and tell you if there's anything that's possible. But that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for spending the night with me. I will be back tomorrow. So see ya. Love you. Bye for now. Nice. Haunt.